okay, would you also then after sign up for food, sign up for the advent dinner? All right. That's it.
She just asked me downstairs questions. She just asked you just now. For us? You should do that. Right? It all blends. It's the same event. And if you forget, yeah, it's in the book. Would you like it so you can reference it? I always have to read or I forget everything. There you go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. There are quite a few things happening in the church life today. I hope you like Sundays and I hope you like church, because this morning We have worship, and we're ready to be thankful to God and to gather as God's people. And then tonight at 7 o'clock, we have our interfaith worship service. We hope you'll come back. I'm going to need a couple extra hands in the kitchen, a couple extra hands welcoming people. So we're going to gather around 6:30. Everybody else is coming at 7. Come and be your awesome selves. David, I'm going to invite you to come up, and while you're coming up, I'm going to tell you all that today's the last day. But Lynn told me really tomorrow or Tuesday would be the last day for poinsettias. But you really means Tuesday is the last day. And Marie wants you to know that on Friday morning at 10 a.m., come to the sanctuary to decorate, because next Sunday is Advent. Woo! Woo! Let's do it. David, what are you going to talk about?
So I am going to talk about Advent. I'm going to start with Adult Sunday School. So next Sunday starts our 4-part series on Advent. We meet at 9:30 for coffee, begin the class at 9:45, and I'll invite you all to come and visit us. This week we are using, this year, we're using a study called The Christmas Letters, celebrating Advent with those who told the story first. And so it takes a different perspective. I'll invite you to come and be inspired. It's really a good series. And then that evening we're going to do a Christmas Advent dinner. You have an insert in your bulletin. And so this is co-sponsored by the Deacons and Christian Education. The Deacons are handling the dinner, so I encourage you to sign up either using that insert or downstairs on our table. There's another sign-up place. Either one will get us the information that we need, and be as specific as you can when you say main dish or vegetable. It's not designed as just kind of a check-off, but more for you to describe what you're going to bring.
Oh.
So you're going to bring pasta, or pasta dish. I mean, it doesn't have to be very specific, but gives the deacons a chance to kind of round out the offerings, if you would. All right? After the dinner, it's time for the craft. And so I wanted to just tempt you with one of the offerings. It's going to be craft star.
Fancy.
No. This is made with scrapbook paper. And so I picked up about a half a dozen assorted designs. So if you don't like this one, you might find another one more appropriate to your taste. But come and join. It's really not, it looks like it's difficult, but it really isn't. And with just a hole punch, you can create a hanging ornament. So I look forward to walking you through that and some other crafts as well.
Fabulous.
Come and enjoy the fun.
Excellent. Leah, while Leah's coming, I'll remind you that today we dedicate our 2025 pledges. There are extra pledge cards in the narthex. George has got a whole bunch. If you forgot yours, George can just wave your hand at George for either a prayer card or for a pledge card, or during the first hymn, George is going to come and take your prayer cards as well. Leah, what do you have for us in the life of our church?
What could it be?
I don't know.
So I just want to bring your attention to the Giving Tree collection is beginning today. So even though the tree will not be up until Friday, we're getting the ornaments ready. They're ready for you downstairs to start looking through, start selecting. So once again, we're partnering with the Franklin Youth Center for their Holiday Hearts collection. That's what they call their collection. You'll see all the info printed out here. Downstairs right now, it's on a table. You'll find ornaments. I'll read, and there's a little how-to, so it tells you exactly what you got to do. So you're going to select a tag from the tree or from the table. You're going to sign your name here next to whoever you signed up for, so we know who has each ornament. We make sure that we're all good. You shop. So items on students' wish lists are ranked from first to third. So, and with the one being their most desired item, you're going to see a lot of gift cards. These are teens. These are middle schoolers. So it's going to be very simple for you to fulfill some of these items. But you can feel free to fulfill one of their wish list items or all three, depending on what you can give. And I know they're going to be grateful for all the stuff. And you'll see some interesting things in here as well. There's also downstairs, you'll see a FAQ sheet, a frequently asked questions. If you just want more information on their collection and when the kids will receive it, etc., so you can grab that as well. You'll also see this year that some of the items are blue and underlined. They're fonted in blue. That means there's a link. So in the weekly reminders with the flyer that was sent out, there's also just the full list there. So you can go ahead and click on it, and it takes you exactly to what the kids are hoping to get. If for some reason you're having trouble locating that, you see my email at the bottom there. You can email me, let me know what kid you have. I can send you those links directly, no problem. And these are going to be due by December 8th. So you return the gifts unwrapped. You can give a gift bag or provide some wrapping paper with that as well. And make sure to return the tag along with your gift. It's a lot of information, but there's a lot of paperwork everywhere. It's really easy to follow, and we know how to do this. We've been doing this for years.
We've been doing it for years.
Yep, I'm really excited for us to participate again, and there's 20 names downstairs, so I know we're going to be able to fulfill those quickly.
That's great.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you, Leah. I just think about the middle schoolers I know, and wouldn't they just love the autonomy of going to a store and getting to pick what they want? And I don't know about you, but when I purchase things for particular people, I always tuck a particular gift tag in, because maybe what I've picked isn't what they want. Gift giving is a funny thing, isn't it? But our God calls us out of God's own generosity to be generous. And so we give because we know a God who continues to give to us. That's true in where and how we mark our stewardship. It's where and how we mark this season as we approach not only Thanksgiving, where we'll gather and where we'll be mindful of all that we have to give thanks for, but then as we approach Advent and the greatest gift of all. So we gather every Sunday to remember who we are and whose we are. We bring the fullness of our hearts. We gather in the room, we gather online, knowing that the Spirit gathers us, knowing that we belong to a God who's bigger than space, bigger than time, but whose love is big enough for all of us. So let's worship our God together, grateful.